PC first. The only videos that like are really annoying are the part 2 ones. There is no reason for a part 2 video. There is, as a content creator, there is no reason for a part 2 video. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, another cheeky 1,000. Let's put on to 3,500 for the day. Thank you for no 1k, Caleb. Are you and Chloe like fighting over top spot? I know there is a bit of a gap. It's close though. It's close. Like watching Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen in 2021. Why is that not turn off? Because the light goes right on the sensor. No, I got it. Then turn it back on. Nice one. Turn off, you little god. I'm odd. Right, I'm a right off. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Jesus, what twat. That's the only good thing. You know, when there's like a bigger amount of bits, it gets to stay on for a while, so I'm not having to fight it. When there's a low amount of bits, they're like, fucking turn off, you cunt. Turn off. I'm very close to 300k. 14k away. That is fucking ridiculous, mate. That is ridiculous. Right, am I live on YT? Yes, I am. Lovely. Okay. Right, go on, chat. Let's have a bit of fun with this Elgato. How many... You're missing your house? Well, your house is dead, mate, so there's not very much to miss. It doesn't even exist anymore, mate. Right, how many times do you think the Elgato is going down today, chat? Yesterday, it was ridiculous how much it was going down. It was getting on my tits. I'm going to say 10 times. It won't go down yet. It won't go down until I start a TikTok stream. 6? If it only goes down 6, I'll consider that a good day. Right. I don't think anyone's remembering your framework of a house, mate. I'm not going to lie. It was just a frame and not much else. Alright, today we are going to build the Nether portal again. At the end of last stream, we had a very, very good mining trip. Okay, that's a bit over exaggeration. It was a good mining trip. I wouldn't say it's a very, very good one. It was a good one. Okay, we are live on all the platforms. Lovely jubbly. Cool world. Alien. I've only just loaded it up, mate. There's no way you could have possibly seen it. But it's but it will, you know, we'll take the compliment, even though all you could have seen was the front door. How dare you? Another man's trash, another man's treasure. Yeah, I know. I used your house for my my floor, mate. Also, I don't know. There isn't a block missing. That's I'd say I thought someone broke a block on my ceiling then, but they hadn't. It was the ladder. I moved the dogs over here yesterday as well. So the only thing we've got to do now is move the cats over. And then we've moved all the animals over. Because we've got the horse. Java or bedrock? Bedrock. The horse over there. We also got a new dog. So we have to do it again. Welcome in, mate. How are you? What a name. So we have to do it again and... Bro just kept on pressing the middle button on his fucking, like, recommended words on his phone keyboard. Terminator, welcome in, and Deathmere, welcome in. It is indeed multiplayer. In fact, one thing I will do, I'll empty my inventory first before we do anything. And we may as well start smelting a bunch of things. Good morning, Lumi. How are you? And Brentford shitty playing today. Take me gold. Iron. I don't have much coal though. Should have mined some more coal. We'll have to use wood. Can I join? If anyone wants to join, Dr. Ducky will tell you how to join. No, I don't want to put the furnace in the furnace. Nope. Well, you may as well use the rest of that birch. How long has Microsoft been down for? I don't know, but long enough. Well, they're not really down. It's only the really online services that are not really working properly. It is sort of working, but it's not. But it's certainly an issue with their account signing in because no Microsoft accounts work on Minecraft. Which is a huge problem when that is the way that cross-platform works. The only way to make it work is I could make the world temporarily a realm, but that runs that runs so many issues that I don't really want to fanny around with. I do currently have a realm subscription active, but I don't really want to mess around with that, to be honest. Because then I'd have to take it off the realm subscription when Microsoft is back up again. Can I add you on PS4? Yeah, PS4 works. If you're on PS4 or PS5, you can join. If you're not, then you won't be able to until Microsoft goes back up with its accounts. Big up Brian. No one says big up Brian. I'm blue. Thank you for the 5,000 biddies, mate. And playing the new one. Why do you think it was be the Witcher song? No, the Witcher song's being left for someone else to create. The 5,000 bits was actually quite easy to work out. Because I kept on saying, I'm blue. Because I'd have the blue jumper on, someone would drop 5,000 bits. Ironic, when someone does the new alert, I'm not wearing the blue jumper. What should we put on house music? It's not bad. Depends. Inconsistent, I'd say. Oliver, how are you doing, mate? Thank you for 5,000 biddies. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on. I run over a platform. So confused right now. Chloe, thank you for the 5,000 biddies. That puts us to 13,500 for the day. On the bitties. 10,000 bits just comes out of nowhere, mate. We're smelting iron and 10,000 bits just gets dropped. But there's another platform, we just had bits on Twitch. That's why I'm standing still. Read Dr. Ducky's messages on YouTube for those who are asking to join. Good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing very good, mate. Now, I'm doing very good. Can you wear blue next time? I've been wearing blue all week with that alert on. Not my fault if it's not been timed perfectly, is it? I've been wearing it all week. Gould, welcome in. How are you? Read Dr. Ducky's message. Can you accept? Yeah, I saw your friend request pop up. It was just as the bits came through. Capybara, you can join now. It should just be there to join, but if for whatever reason you need an update, let me know. Update, invite, let me know. But it should just appear. I think somehow I've obtained a flare. No idea how. Which I can't use. Typical. I'll leave the disco ball on for a bit. We just had 10,000 bits. We're close to a treasure train at the moment. I don't know what one of them is. Oh. If we unlock this treasure train, which means one more person, it makes subs go to 35% off, apparently. That's a new one. If you click on it, it tells you. It says at level 2, which this hype train would be 10,000 bits. It'd be well above level 2. But it needs to be activated in a minute and a half for that to happen. For the capybara who's just joined, the only rule is don't kill anybody and don't annoy anyone. But other than that, you can do whatever you want. If you do start annoying anyone, though, you will be kicked from the game. And there is the treasure train, which is a new Twitch feature, apparently. They have all sorts of trains now. They have a community train as well. I don't know what that is. Saw someone else have it the other day, though. Right, so subs are now 35% off, according to the train. Interesting, though, there's a bit of a small print that they only put in there. It says only if it's 5 or above. Which, to be fair, is normally the case for every discount on subs. But yeah, that's that. It'd be quite cool if it made bits discounted as well. Or like made whatever activated the train discounted, if that makes sense. So since bits activated this train, it'd be quite cool if it made bits discounted. And then if it was subs activated it would make subs discounted. Who is Exify? We've got Exify 2001. They've sent me a friend request. I just don't know who it is. That's you? Alright, I've accepted you now. You should be able to join. Again, same to you. The only rule is don't kill anybody, don't annoy anyone, and you're all good. Obviously, don't rob anything either, but that goes without saying. I'm not going to be joining your party, though, just to let you know. I don't join party chats. Levi Smurf, we've got. A Smurf wants to join, apparently. I'll turn off the disco ball now. It's been on for long enough. That is you. Alright, lovely. And you've been accepted. I was quite lucky having 3 PlayStation players. Right. See how my iron's getting on. With all that drama on the bits. You please turn down the... What are you going about turn down the tick? Draco, I have no idea what you're on about, mate. I won't lie. Yeah, the alien Microsoft is down on certain account features. It's been down for a few days now. So you can't sign on your Microsoft account on Minecraft. Which is why we can't do cross-platform at the moment. But until Microsoft decide to sort that problem out, whatever it is. Right, well, I've completely been sidetracked. I need to empty the inventory first. So I was out tonight. Well, I was out tonight, but it's not until next weekend. That was a bit of a mess up, wasn't it? You joined? What platform are you on? Are you on PlayStation or not? Yeah, you're on PlayStation, yeah. No, Alien, it's not a problem on your side. It's a problem on Microsoft's side. It's been like it, as I said, for a few days. Yesterday's stream, it was there. It's still there today. It's not every feature, though, which is probably why you thought it was your end. It's only a few account features that are down on Microsoft's end. But it's still annoying. Right, we are going to bring the diamond. In fact, food. Yeah, of course, food's one of the bigger issues. Yo, what's up? Hello, Money. Welcome back. All right. I'm not very sure what to do about the food problem. I won't lie. Because I've not really got any way of solving it here. Kiki, is this you on my TikTok stream right now? Or is this a different Kiki? It's let you log in. Ooh. Microsoft might be back up. Can you turn it on peaceful? No. It is not going on peaceful, guys. Come on. We're not noobs. Not you. Okay, it's a different one then. So I had a different profile picture, that's why I asked. Are you definitely sure it's letting you log in, Caleb? There's the treasure train. It's been a success. But it says Ducky, yeah, in the bottom left. You can come to me, but I don't want people building on my hill. So if you come here, it's just a look around. And obviously you won't be allowed to take anything from my chest either. So you can come over here, but there won't be much point other than to look. Damn, that's the first time it's let me do that on mobile. What, send the, oh yeah, do the prompted message. Then you're quite lucky, Shadow, because even on their own server stats, it has an amber warning. Can I get, like, some stone tools when I get there? No. As I said, you can't take stuff from my chests. I would ideally prefer people not to be over here because I don't want too many buildings around here. I want to live in a woodland. I see the full base. Suffer, you were here for like the entire stream, mate. I've only just started today. Nothing's changed from yesterday. Everything you saw yesterday is still here. What's your name on PS? Read Dr. Ducky's message. Go back, getting a drink. I sorted. Right, I'm going to quickly leave the world and then rejoin because apparently Microsoft's accounts features are slowly coming back up, which might allow me to sign in. I will load back up in the world in a second. So you're definitely sure in the bottom left, Caleb, it signed in because it's still doing the exact same flicker shit here. I'll reset it, but we'll just buy Minecraft 50. I won't play Minecraft with horror mods. You have to delete it and re-download Minecraft. No, you don't. You only have to uninstall it and reinstall it. That was the old fix when it was an actual glitch. This isn't an actual glitch. This is an issue on their side. However, I'm not going to be spending my entire stream trying to sign into an account. So if it doesn't work, I'm just going to carry on playing PlayStation only. You play keyboard and mouse? Yeah, it's not above me. That's how you want to play. Someone called Pancake Boys added me. Right, it's still not signing in, so we're still keeping to the PlayStation. Need to pop out and have my dad with a few things. That's all good. Happy birthday to your granddad. Then a friend request, I'll accept it in a minute. In fact, I should be able to accept it here. There we go. Pancake, you've been accepted. When I load in the world, it'll let you load in. Anybody who's in the world before, you should be able to boot yourself back in as well. Eat Clown, welcome in. What's my favourite Minecraft mod or add-ons? I don't really play with mods. The only add-ons I play with is the actions one and any kind of shaders. But as I'm playing on PlayStation, I'm not playing with any at the moment. These shaders are just inbuilt into the game. Alright, the science and really smelted. Then we're going to go grab some obsidian. Only issue, I'll probably have to take my valuables with me because they've got a load of people coming over here. I'm not sure I trust any of them, if I'm being honest. Always get a little bit worried when people keep asking to come to your area as their first feature of the world. When we're going to find a mine as well, we'll kill any animals we'll see on the way. Will you kill us when we get to your area? If you start coming into my base, yeah. I've told you not to. You'll just be kicked as well and then banned from the stream. The fact you keep on asking this question, mate, I'm already quite close to removing you from the world because it's a little bit sus. I'm not here to babysit people. If you want to be babysitted, ask your parents. So if you're messing around, you'll just be kicked, mate. You do a house tour? I've pretty much done one when you've been here, mate. There isn't really much to tour. My shadow looks so weird. May I join this world? If you want to, Mr. Nothing, you are more than welcome to. Just read Dot Ducky's message. What's that message? Right, there we go. Where said what's the chords? What part got? Okay, I might just have to make it a flat rule that nobody's allowed over here. Because I've tried to be nice about it to the point that I'm saying don't come over here. You can have a look if you want, but I prefer you not to come over here. And that's still leading to people trying to come over here. If the hint's not being taken, I will just make it a rule that you're not allowed over here at all. I honestly don't mind people coming to say, have a look. But if your first thing when you've joined the world is to come straight to me, it's a little bit dodgy because as a new viewer, you know, the warnings are already going to be there that you could just be coming to grief or rob. Nobody starts a Minecraft world and thinks, oh, I'm going to run 2,000 blocks before even thinking about getting some resources. Got abandoned by its mum. Hold on, what's going on here? They got abandoned by its mum. They gave it a monkey plush. I guess bullied by the monkey. So it wouldn't... I feel like I've missed some messages there in the chat above. Get some wood straight away. I know. And there's some guy asking about will he get stone tools. I'm like, by the time you get to me, you could have got your own stone tools. I'm hardly next door to the spawn. To be fair, the only other way, I guess, to like keep my area a bit more like not secret, but maybe not as much attention is if I could turn. I don't know if you can turn off the locator bar for the world. I don't know if that's like is it a personal feature or a world feature? Yeah, you can turn it off. Is that for the entire world though? I don't really have an issue with people finding me though, because I'm not that bothered about people finding me. It's just I have an issue with people. Yeah, it says world options. Because that's, I mean, I even have my coordinates on, but I just mainly have an issue with people who are just joining. Their first like thoughts are just to come straight over here, and then the same people asking questions about like having stuff. It's just a little bit. I want to be able to focus on doing stuff that I want to do, not have to like protect my base. Yeah, I've turned it off for now. Seems a bit suspect, yeah. I mean, in an ideal world, obviously, you would just like assume everyone's got good intentions, but I've played this game long enough to know that's not the case. TNT trap in your base. To be fair, I won't be that bothered if it got blown up because I have more than one base. It's just, you know, I shouldn't have to go running around with like 2 stacks of iron on me just to be like protecting it. I might like long term put a bridge over this corner, this thing here, so I have to go around this hole. They just get copper. Well, they didn't get any tools. I mean, someone only wanted stone tools. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, you know, by the time you get to me, you could just make your own stone tools. Got a good amount of meat now, though, because food was definitely like a big worry. I mean, this guy is like a perfect example. This look, loads of letters. What's your username? The JAU, loads of letters. Who are you in the world? Alright, smelt this food, and then we can actually go and get some obsidian. You're toxic, Lucas. All right. What is the version? The latest version of Bedrock's on PlayStation. You have the same skin as me? Nice. Vic, you are more than welcome to join. Just read Games message. Can you ally? Yeah, you can have friends in the world if you want, but there's no killing in this world. So if you kill anybody, it's a straight kick. Unless that player consents. The only time I'll allow it is if someone consents to like a PvP or something like that. I don't really have an issue with it. But if you're just going around killing someone for no reason, then it's a problem. That's the rules. Can someone sleep? Sure. Oh, my Minecraft just crashed. Nice one. Well, I'm not even surprised. My Minecraft just crashed, guys. I'll restart the world in a second. And then you'll be able to join. You slept, but what cost? No, I slept and then the game ended up crashing. I'll blame the guy that requested me to sleep. 8 YouTuber, thanks to follow on TikTok. Can you add me on Minecraft? I don't add people. People add me and I accept. Gabe, thanks to follow. How do you live stream? Clicking the go live button, mate. And can you make it so the world, when you leave, people can still play on it? No. It's not a realm. This is my world, and it's a world just for me to enjoy. If people want to join, they can. But it's I have no plans to make it like an SMP or anything like that. Why did you get kicked? Because you're being annoying. Every single one of your messages has been about something sus about Robin or whatever. Well, definitely had an issue then, because it's like when I've been booted in, I'm all the way back here. As I said, I'm not here to babysit. That's your parents' job. So if I'm having to babysit you, it will just result in you being kicked. World's back up for those that lost connection. What is your name, Minecraft? Dr. Ducky's one putting the messages in hush. You need to read his message. One pork chops. Not sure where this music's gone off to now. Apparently brought a wildflower back. Enjoying that rave? It was getting repetitive as shit. It was annoying me. Do you accept friend requests? I've not been given one. I've got no friend requests. If you're not reading Ducky's message, then I recommend doing so. He is explaining it to you. Also heal my dog back up since he lost a bit of damage yesterday. Sausage roll, welcome in. How are you? There's a polar bear up here. Base Boost Central, welcome in. How are you? Screen pause itself back now. Yeah, so on your end that is, or Twitch's end, because there's no bitrate drops. Not sure what's in there. Hello, coal. Speaking of internet, we've got 6G in my house now. Very nice. Why bedrock? Why not? What's your problem with bedrock? Or what's your problem with someone else playing bedrock? That's a good question. This answer's going to be fun. It's shit. Okay, well that's why you don't play it then, isn't it? Well, I didn't answer the question though. As to why someone else playing it is a problem of yours. Why do you prefer it? I don't prefer it. Tired, it's 3:22 AM. Bloody hell. Well, you're in the States, aren't you? 3:22 and you're scrolling YouTube for Minecraft streams. That is brilliant. Cliff edge there. I was looking at it twice because of the dirt, to be fair. Because the water was hard to see because the shaders, it was, I was thinking it was just some random, like, broken area. Ethan, welcome to the stream. Phantom, thanks for the follow. Yeah, when I passed out from a food coma at about 7 PM, I woke up an hour ago. Food must have been good. How do you join? Read Duck Games message. That was a lovely view. Tons of animals on this hill. No, I'll bring this back. I mean, Lumi, you're in your 20s now, so yeah, you're getting old. You're joining the old people. No one's as old as Morph and Kiki, but you're certainly getting there. Yeah, very good. Large chicken, boogie off, large pizza and fries. Very nice. Look at that. That's a proper scran. That is. That's a proper Friday night scran. You're building this very big project in your world. What's the project? That chicken. It is. You're having tacos today. Very nice. You're building a giant village. Oh, good luck with that, mate. Boise, why are you spamming OP? Are you okay, mate? Of all the things you can spam, that's got to be the strangest thing to spam. Got a dog here. Right, someone name me dog. Oh, what are you getting pissed for? Oh, you saw a sheep. For fuck's sake. Go on, have it. Have it. Have it. Kill the Derby fan. Kill the Derby fan. Look at that. That's like the championship chasing Derby in the playoffs, mate. Good dog. That's your blue dog when it clearly ain't, is it? Lad. Since you want to call him, that's lad. Someone name me dog. Bertha. Fucking Bertha's not killing people like that. No one called Bertha is killing people like that, mate. Ain't no Bertha that aggressive. 16 mutton there. Look at all them Derby fans we've killed. Lovely. Brandon. Bro said Brandon. I'm naming myself dog. Look at me army here, mate. I've got a fucking... Should we breed some armies? Right, you and you. Let's have it, lads. Oh. Someone just added me. Who is that in the chat? Right, I got an army forming here, lads. Oh, yeah, it makes different colour because I went in blue. So I've got a purple collar now. I got a fucking army, mate. Want PS4 though, so let's see. It will. PS4 and PS5 can play. It'll just be like PS4's a bit slow. Who is this here? Who's this? I mean, fair, Brandon, you did downward dog. Mate, you and Louie were on that making me do the frog pose the other night. Or was it you and Kiki, whoever it was? This bedrock? Yes, it is. I have 2, 4, 6, 7 dogs. Let's go over this mutton. What's your user? Read Ducky's message. He's telling you all the information, mate. Face boost, I've added you back. Thank you for those who've been liking on TikTok, by the way. I appreciate that. I ended up with quite a few likes here. Need to make yourself some new boots soon. Cat pose. Do I even want to know what cat pose is? M. Bertram, welcome and how are you? Cat pose yoga. That looks bad for your back. Although, why is it when I search up cat pose, it's showing me two? It's got one where the back's like hunched, and then the other one where the position is a bit more the doggy position, shall we say? I'm not sure that's considered a cat pose in yoga. Me and yoga have a completely different name for that pose, but fair enough. Fair enough, mate. I'll show you the picture that came up. This is the image that's allegedly cat pose. Me and yoga have a completely different understanding as to what that bottom pose is called, but fair enough. Philip, good morning, mate. How are you? I have a different understanding of that button one, but fair enough. You sent my friend request sent earlier. I've not been sent any friend requests. Any that have been sent, I've accepted. But my latest friend request was from 2021. So any friend requests I've been sent, I've accepted. Right, we're going to go down into the mines. What I'm going to do, although I was going to go hunting for obsidian in like a cave, which would be easier. I'm wanting to make it so my mines in this house actually go down. So I may just go and make the mines here. I know it's technically not the most efficient way, but I'm not necessarily doing it to be efficient. Decent, just proper tired. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, mate. I'm doing pretty good. Always like get confused when people say they're tired on these streams this week, but then I realise it's like it's still really early for some people. Unlike because we're an hour into the stream, but like normally an hour into a 10 AM stream at the weekend would be 11. I suppose like 9:30 is still super early for some of these. Right. A way of someone to say this is not a very fast way of mining, or it's quicker if you mine in caves. I guarantee someone who's going to pop in the stream and say that on one of the platforms. Proper name is Cowpose, by the way. So please don't call your missus a cow. Well, I ain't got a missus to call a cow anyway, so it's alright, mate. Pause, aren't you based on top of a mountain? Yeah. Yeah, I assumed you overslept, Kara, because I don't remember you putting in the staff room that you had anything going on. I've not heard this song in ages. The only thing that comes to my mind when I hear this song is Road to Shore going mental on some fake fucking FIFA pack opening in FIFA 13. And I will never unsee him with this song. If we was to recreate Road to Shore right now, we'd have a fake FIFA pack opening, pack 95 Pele or whatever he was in FIFA 13, pick up my chair and throw it across the room and the fucking legs would snap off. And that is a Road to Shore video in FIFA 13 for you. That kid really did come from fucking nothing, didn't he? That kid came from a fucking FIFA pack opening to like being like worth millions as part of the side, man. Well, tens of millions probably. I'm tired of this show or not. Yeah, exactly. The guy is crazy. Seems you're pretty far from spawn. I am. You don't need to come to me though. Nobody needs to come to me. You're allowed to build whatever you want in the world. So ideally what we're looking for here is I want to eventually, once we get down to the caves, is find an open cave with lava that I can turn to obsidian with a water bucket, which I probably should have thought about filling the bucket full of water, but if we don't find that, it's not an issue because this is my cave from my house anyway, so I need to make this go down to whatever anyway. It's not a problem. So either way, we're killing a bird. Or hopefully we're killing two birds, though, with one stone. Chicken Sock, thanks for the follow. If we find anything like diamonds or iron, that's like an extra bonus, but it's not what we're looking for. Any goal/rule? The only rule is don't kill people, don't annoy people, and don't rob anything. Other than that, it's just a Minecraft world. If you're joining, you're doing it just to play Minecraft. It's not like a professionally run SMP or server or world. It's just a normal world. And as long as you ain't annoying me or anyone else, I've not really got a problem with it. You can do whatever you want. Can I join back? No, because your entire first interaction with me and only interaction has been about taking stuff or just trying to be annoying. I did give you multiple chances, mate. But if you blew all 3 of them, that's not my fault, is it? Right, what are we on? Y71. We're still probably not even out of the hill yet. Or either way, at least now the stairway goes down far enough. Also, eventually got to build ladders down to the bottom of the surface anyway to expand the basement. Go get a drink in a minute, I think. Also, can mate, it's a bit fucking hell. Someone's turned the lights on, Jesus. Nine plus 9 equals 18, so technically it was legal. That is crazy. That is the most YouTube message I've ever seen in my life. That is a wild comment with currently with Jeffrey Epstein going on. That is a crazy comment. Someone really needs to get their head tested. What I just hear, you just heard your typical YouTube comment there. Different breed they are on YouTube. Different breed. Got my crafting table. I'll have to leave one up there. Average YT consumer moment. For real, mate. For real. I don't think that's a great thing to say, Kiki, after what someone's just said in YouTube. I really don't think that was I don't think that's a great thing to say at all. I said that it's huge. No, there's no large biomes, no settings change or anything. The desert's not that big, to be fair. You can make it out of it to the oak biome pretty easily. I guess it just depends which way you went. One way leads to mangrove. Another way leads to oak. And then the other 2 ways I've not been. So I can't comment. But I think one way is more desert than anything else because somebody else yesterday was also moaning about the desert being pretty big. But then other people haven't had an issue with it, so I think it just depends which way you chose to go. Caleb, you know that person with the loads of letters, can you ban him from the channel? If you've got the option to go hide user from channel or whatever, that's YouTube's version of banning. If he can't respect the fact I've said no, then he's got no place in my streams. This is what I was hoping to find. Done, thank you. Face of map right is mangrove, and I've been going south to 7 this spawn. Seen a lot of desert, yeah. There's no large biomes or anything like that. It just must be quite a big desert in some directions. What a weird hole. It almost looks like fucking like weird creeper roll. Especially this section here. Very strange. I'll probably take this hole down to about Y10ish, and if there's no lava there, I'll come back up. And then we'll actually go cave hunting, but either way, it's not a problem because I need to do this anyway. Brand should I sub? That's not really my decision, mate. If people want to subscribe, they can. If they don't want to, it's not my, you know, no big deal. I value active viewers. I don't really value follows or subscribers. Because it's just a number at the end of the day. More coal down there. For me, it's 9:41 PM. I finished my shift not too long ago. 9:41 PM. Right, last night I'll be sus soon. You sus the moment you wake up, Chloe. Not the most sus individual ever. Is this bedrock? Yes. That's crazy. That's even crazier. The fact you got someone validating that message. I only played since PS3. Oh, mate. I miss PS3 Minecraft. Do camels drop food? I don't think so. I don't kill camels. I like camels, so I don't kill them. A viewer of mine killed one of my killed my camel though. So yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I have no hunger. Yeah, I don't know if the camels drop anything. Your best bet would have been to go, because I think there's a village right near spawn that might have had food. Or it might have been pillaged by everyone, I don't know. Yeah, I like parrots. Yeah, I don't mind killing parrots in Minecraft, but camels are I like camels. Parrots, I'd quite happily create a slaughter machine of parrots, but... About going to challenge something else, or seems to have been pillaged, demolished, but I found another one. Don't kill him, I'd rather starve. Yeah. Oh yeah, Y21, okay. Nearly got this mine as deep as I want to go. And then we'll leave it for a bit. Ideally, it would have been nice for it to go into a cave. And then I'd have a cave right on my house, but... wasn't really expected to be that lucky. Thank you, friend. I've not had any friend requests, I don't think. Yeah, no, I've not had any. You've definitely not sent me one. I'm calling out in Discord. What, has he just screenshotted your message? Keller's like getting himself a little fart already. He's got his own version of the Epstein files. It's called the Chloe files, mate. He gets them whenever he needs to bully you. That's what it is. Who is Ghoul Knight? Is that someone I've added? I don't remember Ghoul Knight. Milo, welcome to stream. The Chloe file was, yeah, that's what he's got. Oh, he's a Canadian. I remember you. I've been added by... Oh, here we go. I was about to ask who this is, and then someone said I sent. There we go. PWR have accepted, so just join. You'll be able to get yourself in. Right. I've got this to the level I need to get it to. Someone has died to an iron golem. I have to admit, that's a first. I've never actually seen a death message from an iron golem before. What did you do to piss off the iron golem? Did you try and kill the villagers? Or did you try and kill the iron golem? Can I join? Yeah, if it's allowing you to join. Unless you're... Are you new? Yeah, you're new. Just follow Ducky's message. Guarantee it's going to place one of these wrong. It's bedrock placement. It's stupid. Achievement unlocked. Witness someone die to an iron golem. Right, there we go. So I've got to do the same on the other side, but won't worry about that for now. Alright, load of random items here. Hey, look at all the PlayStation people on today. Let's go. It's gonna be like a full-on PlayStation world at this rate. I just start like reviewing people's accounts. I like streams like that. See what everyone actually plays. We have a look. We have a look what all the new viewers play. Who we got? Who we got? Pancake Boy. Let's start with him. What's he play? Join Dr. Frost. You can read Dr. Ducky's message. And Milo, I've accepted your friend request, so you'll be able to join. I plays Minecraft, Fortnite, COD, Madden. What are they expecting that? Five Nights at Freddy's. Got Helldivers in there. A bit of Roblox. Five Nights at Freddy's again. A bit of Spider-Man in there. Poppy Playtime. This guy definitely has a certain taste in games. More COD, Battlefield. The guy's probably played time in Five Nights at Freddy's, I can tell that. What's the Minecraft name? Ducky's got all the usernames. Who else have we got? PWR just accepted. Yeah, you add me and I accept. Minecraft, Robots, Fortnite, Astrobot, rate that. Forza. Skate. Mana Taste. COD. Rainbow Six. Gang Beast, that's the game I've not heard for a while. Rocket League, Low DC, FIFA, Gran Turismo. Some of you guys have got some alright games. He's showing us. Milo's not showing us. Oh, I've just seen Lego Movie. Minecraft COD, Lego Movie, GTA. 1,000 hours on GTA, Jesus. WWE, Five Nights at Freddy's again. Roblox, more WWE. My first Gran Turismo, bloody hell. Black Ops 3 there. What's this guy up? Minecraft, Rocket League, Roblox, Overwatch. Old Overwatch. So weird seeing it back called Overwatch again, not Overwatch 2. A lot of Five Nights at Freddy's fans I'm noticing. And Poppy Playtime. I'm noticing that in the chat. From the game. Well, from the account anyway. Right. I'm going to quickly empty the barrel and grab a drink. For those on Twitch, I'm going to run the hourly ads. It's 3 minutes long, but you ain't missing anything other than me being AFK. For those on the other platforms, I'll be back shortly. I am not turning on the locator bar. If you want to meet up with someone, just put your coordinates in the chat. All right. The ad's running now. I'll be back shortly. There we go. Yeah, coffee as well, because I need one. I only had one this morning. Right, I'm back. We're not chasing the sun. Do you have a mic? I do have a mic. It's been AFK. You was talking to me, Caleb. You sausage. Boy Slayer, hello. Some of you guys have got mad delay. Someone said welcome back in the chat. You guys have got sick delay. Right, got me a Twix. And drinks. Oh, I'm a little bit jealous. My parents are having breakfast in one of my favourite breakfast spots. Right, someone just added me. I just controlled it dead, nearly. Oh yeah, because I charged it yesterday one before stream. Used it the entire stream and used it an hour and a half today. Guess it makes sense. What do we play? I play Minecraft, mate. Oh, how do we play? Dr. Duck Games will explain. Who is this? Someone just added me. Who is this one? Enjoy your Twix. Give me a stick. No, mate. No. That is terrible. That is shocking. Go back to the drawing board on that one, mate. That's the most fucking Roblox fucking chat I've like ever. Is that you? There we have accepted. You can join now. Come on, that was good. It won't get me, mate. That's for sure. You won't get me going. Fucking hell, mate. Look at all these guys. I rode den. Oh, ow, that's hot. That was hot. That's hot. Get the cold drink to cool me down. Oh, that was hot. This guy's profile picture and background. What a guy. That's you? I've accepted it. What an interesting fella this sort of site. A bit of F1 there, a bit cheeky F1. Brown's getting a bit steamy. I'm not a sim, bro. I'm not playing the Sims. You saying that just makes me think of when you have like a bubble bath on the Sims and then the Sim comes out, it's like feeling flirtatious. Or like you have a steamy shower and they like start feeling flirtatious as well. Don't know why you saying that, just gave me that thought. Okay. We're on the hunt for obsidian. That's what I need to go and grab. I'm here. Where are you? Who is this guy talking to? Oh, it's Gulnite. Okay, that's it. I work out who he's talking to. Nice and clean over steamy kisses, mate. Sims are weird. The Sims, like, fucking get turned on by bubble baths. Crazy. Off to have a hot shower. I don't know if you're just saying that because of what we just said, or you actually are off to have a shower. Hard to tell. I'll send Oliver. Fucking he wishes, mate. He does wish. We saw lava the other day, yesterday, weren't we, on our wander? That's lava there, to be fair. No, I'm not going for a shower. Okay, well, I mean, Oliver would have happily joined you, to be fair. Oliver's even openly admitted he has a thing for you. I mean, you've got a rate, to be fair. In fact, he even literally said he had a thing for you. Right, this was turned to cobble, won't it? Yeah, I need it to be whole blocks. Bing bong. Lazy, thanks for the follow. Holy frame drop. Hello, it's Arctic Fox on a wander. What are you doing in the 8 biome? Certainly around somewhere that we saw around our adventure yesterday, we saw like a lava pool. Well, we could just go to that ravine yesterday that we found. Because that had 2 lava pools. I don't really see a point looking for a cave when we could try looking for the thing we found yesterday. And have guaranteed lava. The chicken. I was close to killing that chicken, but I don't need any meat at the moment. That chicken can live to fight another day before he hits the slaughterhouse. There's the abandoned nether port we saw yesterday. So we're definitely getting close. Have you lot saw on TikTok, by the way, the amount of fucking Winter Olympic edits I'm seeing? There's so many, like, I did not think the Winter Olympics would end up as a TikTok edit trend. There are so many edits to do with Winter Olympic participants. Which are getting some heavy views at the moment. Why are they good? Well, it depends on, like, what you consider good. There's a lot of guys who are, like, doing edits of, like, certain female participants because they find them attractive. And then one of them, I can't remember her name. It was one of the someone who does skiing. She answered a question and then the way she answered it impressed quite a few people. You'd have to see the clip to understand it. And that's been edited. It actually was a good response, to be fair. Like a Jose Mourinho kind of response. And then you have your typical, like TikTok, which is saying why the guys watch Winter Olympics. It's just a bunch of females. Which, to be fair, is probably one of the only reasons most people are watching it. Random dead sheep. I don't know what I kind of mean. The Winter Olympics, San Marino. Oh, no one gives a shit about San Marino, mate. I didn't even know San Marino had made it to the Olympics. San Marino 2022 artists for Eurovision and San Marino 2025 artists are going to be closed at the close of San Marino. Okay. Wow, that's life-changing, Lumi, that is. I think everyone's probably going to make sure to miss the closing ceremony now. The ravine we've seen was in the oak, wasn't it? So it must be getting... It must... Because we came through the snow bar and we popped out the oak around here. So it must be somewhere around this area. I do love me some winter sports. I don't really give a shit about the Olympics, but I do find the videos quite interesting. Oh, and tweet. Hello, Ollie Bobs. Welcome to TikTok. Ravine was definitely somewhere around here. Kiki's gonna get pissed if I kill this cow, because it's literally her favourite type of cow as well. Kiki, how annoyed are you going to be if I decide to slaughter this animal? I need the leather, to be fair, so I actually do need to kill it. Sorry. So I was going to let it live, but then I remembered I need leather for the item frames. So, sorry, he'll have to become an item frame. So many idiots on the road. That's like every day, mate. Idiots live on the road. Well, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't really call them roads at the moment, though. The roads are not roads. They're more like... It's more like craters everywhere. The roads are shockingly bad at the moment. I am hating driving. So we'll call it there's so many idiots on the surface of the moon. Is how I'd call driving at the moment. It's terrible. This is the ravine, but I swear there was lava. It goes into a cave, though, which definitely has... Which, well, I'd imagine we'll find lava in that cave. Which kind of which side was the good side? Old people mainly the problem. Yeah, Sunday drivers, mate. I know it's Saturday, but it's a figure of speech. Only come out, only drive on weekends. Run to the Farlands. No. So you got Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I've got Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok running, yeah. I'm on 4 different platforms right now. I've got 4 different chats in front of me. Oh, I left some iron yesterday. I'll take that. I want to let that go, miss. Not really what I've came down here for, but... But to be fair, we didn't actually explore this fully yesterday, so... We know there is a bit of this cave that is not explored. Vanilla, welcome in. How are you? Oh, hello. A little bit down here. Some copper. More copper. Umbro, respect the hustle. Yeah, just way to go. Way of streaming now, mate. Multi-platform. I had like in 2024, I did a massive investment into my PC so I could be able to do 4 platforms. If I really wanted to, I could play on the PC at the same time as streaming on 4 platforms. I don't bother doing it because, well, I like playing on my console, but I've done it before. But it's easier to stream on my console because then I can just switch to other games if I want to play other things. Whereas I don't really play that many games on PC anyway. It's an option though. No, we completely missed this part yesterday in the cave. This wasn't the bit that we didn't explore. Well, it is a bit we didn't explore, but it wasn't the bit I was referring to. But I'll take the amount of iron we're getting. Half the roads are flooded and closed, just full of potholes. Yeah. Oh, that's, to be fair, part of the issue as to why there is so many potholes now, because of the weather. It always happens at winter. It's nothing new. Potholes are caused by ice, rain, and all that. And snow. Well, because we just had constant non-stop, it's just over this last month made the roads since the start of the year just, well, without use of a better term, just almost wash away. That is almost what it feels like at the moment. There's light coming from down there, so there's lava. I've started to come a different way home from the gym because where we turn out of the car park at the bottom, if you go left, there's this section which they've been, I will say, fixing in quotation marks for the last 3 or 4 years, where every winter it feels like they will put a little bit of what should we call it? They'll put a bit of tarmac there, so it makes it sort of drivable for the rest of the year. Then it hits winter again, and then it gets worse, and it gets worse, and the same thing keeps happening every year, where it then breaks up and gets worse. And then driving on it feels like it's one of the worst road surfaces ever. It feels like. So now I turn right, which means I have to wait a little bit longer because of it being busier. But at least my car don't end up fucking down that shit section. But it is bad. Chloe will know which bit I'm on about. I think so, anyway. She definitely knows what road I'm on about. I just got like a good 12 miller lights on a front. Eh? Miller? 12 miller lights. What am I thinking of Muller Lights yogurts? When I play football, the road is just full of soil potholes. Never know the road, but I'm trying to picture what you mean. So, you know there's the light crossing to go across the bus stop, isn't there? But before then, you have that other crossing. And it's like, it's not the light one. But there's another crossing. And it goes up to, like, the entrance to the primary school. But that little section is the section that I'm on about. That crossing there. Yeah, that's awful. Well, it's mainly awful because every single time they fix it, they just fill in a bit of tarmac, which covers it. Instead of actually just ripping up that entire section of road and laying it, they just keep filling it, essentially. And every single year for the past couple of years, it just rips up again. And this last month, it's ripped up again. So it's now when you drive over there, your car's like doing this. Terrible. I mean, it always feels bad anyway. But this last month, it started to rip up again, as it always does. You can sort of semi-dodge it, but you have to bring your car right next to the curb. There's not I don't like doing it. Rather not scratch my alloys. The UK is crazy. You all can relate to specific roads. No, me and Chloe literally live down the road from each other. Therefore, the roads that I go on, she also goes on. Right. I think this is where I was yesterday. Yeah, it must have been because there's spruce wood here, but I don't remember building that spruce wood. There is lava though, that's what we're looking for. It's not really a pool of lava though. We've ended up on a right tangent here. I came down here for obsidian and thinking I might go to where the other bit that I hadn't explored was. I've ended up into a completely different area. Oh, fuck off. You stupid green cunt. Yeah, I thought that would just turn to cobble. Yeah, unfortunate for me, you are in a close proximity. Let me scroll up here. I think I've actually not really missed any messages. I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking of the Muller yogurts though. When I read that message, that's the first thing I thought of. Was Muller yogurts. Muller corner yogurts. Nah, this is definitely where we ended up being yesterday. Oh, mate, I was literally round the corner from Diamonds yesterday. No way. In all fairness though, this section was full of mobs yesterday. Which is why we didn't come down there. What in the shit is this biome? What is this? This is a new biome for me. I'm sure it's been here for years, but... Oh, yes. There's fucking... oh, mate. Straight in my basket. There is at least three diamonds here. I was just scared to stop shooting me. Fuck off, you bony twat. You bony fucking grey cunt. Fucking hate them. Get out of the way. Where's that diamond? Well, this is the complete bonus. That's your relative. I don't like your relative, mate. 6 diamonds there. Straight. Love that. So I've come down here for obsidian. Any kind of diamonds is a lovely bonus. I just need to find lava pool. Then I'll be able to get what I need. Oh, more diamonds. Oh, yes. I like fucking that Winston Churchill advert. Churchill dog, whatever it's called. Give me some coal. Probably more diamonds down here, but... Here's a question, Kiki. Haven't you got work this morning? Yeah, the doggy goes, oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Soon, yes, I thought so. Thought you were skiving. I thought you were misbehaving. Kiki's skiving work. No, she's got it soon, apparently. But they all saying it. 11 AM. I'd say you skive it and... Mate, piss off. You look like shit. You're technically dead. And your arms stick out in front, mate. And you look like the colour of mould. Can I pet that dog? Oh my god. Bro, I actually hate Minecraft mobs. I've spent too many years killing them to the point that they now just piss me off. Bro, okay, what is this aim? I actually need to kill one of these cunts with arrows anyway. Because I can't actually aim. I ended up fucking running out of arrows. Oh, a minute. I'm actually gaining something from killing this cunt. There we go. Oh, not one of the... Yes, go on, have him, zombie. Have him. Fucking have that witch, mate. Fucking have it. Go on, zombie. Have the witch. Yeah, take that, you fucking cunt. The inbreds are fighting now. Right. Not very good here, chat. Not looking good here. I'm on one heart. Right, here we go. Right. Sorry, chat. I get a bit unhinged. A bit unhinged at the moment. I'm just wanting to mine some obsidian. And I'm getting my arse royally fumbled here. And I didn't consent to it at all. Right. We'll heal up these fucking hearts. I'll take the achievement though. $7 diamonds. Look at that, mate. Right. Put a few more torches down. Right, mine like this. Caleb the rib tickler. Oh no! Bro, fuck off! Oh, mate, I'm not fucking Chloe chasing me now, mate. I hate these little cunts. I absolutely hate these. Mate, these are my fucking kryptonite. Mate, I'm so glad that when I broke the obsidian there, there wasn't any lava underneath it. That is not me. That is... Oh, my God. That is you, mate. You are a baby zombie. You little terrier, mate. Oh, my... Mate, what is going on? Mate, why is the biggest thing to worry about in a cave the mobs? Oh, yes. More diamonds up here. I was going to come up here anyway, but I wasn't going to come up here yet. I was going to get the obsidian first. Well, I've kind of been forced up here by the level of harassment I'm receiving from these mobs. I need more coal, then I can place some fucking more torches down. Right, there's diamonds already. Already, mate. I've had quite a few. I've got 8 though. I mean, I've came down here for obsidian, but none of the mobs down here seem to be allowing me to mine it. So... What else we got down here? Oh, there's another little cheeky baby cunt. Well, he's gone off down here. What the fuck? All kicking off. Yeah. Try and get me now. Gave me my fucking combo move, this is. Fuck off, you little baby cunt. My language gets so bad whenever I'm in the mines. This could have been just a nice peaceful trip. Could have been. There's another witch. God's sake. Could have been a nice, calm, peaceful, relaxing mining trip. And instead, I'm getting harassed. What am I reading? Good way to work your tongue muscle, though, mate. You don't need to be reading that on a Saturday morning, do I? Aren't my boots now broken? I don't even know how Chloe's in a position to even say something like that, though. The half thing she says in my chat. A little bit hypocritical, actually. Own cake is back. Oh my god. Mate. How many of these cunts are spawning in? Jesus. They really need to work on the amount, like, things spawning. This is on easy mode. And things spawn in loads. But why has Minecraft become, like, this game where we have to spawn in about 10 mobs each time? It never used to be like this. And I'm being shot again. This we do. Like, what's the point in killing them? Because they just spawn in and, like, they just replace the thing you killed with a new mob. See? See, I kill one thing and then something else. It's like next contestant every time. Like I'm fucking a gladiator. You got that witch over there. She's not interested. Oh, mad. Mate, I actually was joking about it at first, but like clearly it's the case because every time I kill something else comes over. Morning, you all okay? Hello, 1065. I was okay and I'm getting harassed. How much obsidian I got? 11. That should be enough. Take a few more though. Oh, that witch is eyeing me up. That witch is eyeing me up. That witch is eyeing me up. Quick. Right, let's go. Let's go before the cunt shoots them at me. Right, let's get out of here. I've had enough. I'm back. Welcome back. For Mara. Oh, more diamonds. Straight in my basket. Straight in my basket. There's been probably the only thing that's been really good about this trip. At least for the level of harassment, I have earned money while being harassed. Right. 11 diamonds. Lovely jubbly. Considering that's not what we came down here for. That is unbelievably successful. Oh, piss off, you green twat. Any other blue dots around? Any other blue dots? Look at this one over here. Random farmer zombie villager down here. I'm not even going to ask how a farmer villager would naturally spawn down here. Or get down here. I know it is just a zombie villager, but we're a bit more realistic. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Why are we lagging? Why are we lagging? What's going on, lads? Got 12 diamonds now. I'm not sure what the lagging's going on. I'm not sure if someone's, like, breaking something. Oh, my mate. 3 diamonds here. I've hit a jackpot down here. The 5 vein, actually. That's the biggest vein we've seen since the start of the world. We're on 17 diamonds now. On just this one trip. Right. I mean, there's probably more down here. We've just not really been looking that hard. Mainly because it's not been the focus. Look at that geezer trying to get me over here. Go on. Come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me. Yeah, not today, mate. Not today. You have good stuff. I mean, I might have some decent loot on me, but I'm still poor that I ain't got any boots. Not any shoes. No shoes. Right, we'll dig up. I think this is the best we're going to get. And God knows where we're going to pop up because we've completely got sidetracked. Some more iron there, but we'll leave it. Right, that's the top in it. Let's see. We can see we get up here without having to dig. Always full set of armor. It's only iron armor though. I had a full set of iron armor pretty much early doors. It's not that difficult to get iron, to be fair, in this game. Oh, more lapis. What do you got? Shit tons of that though. Brandino, nice base. Which one, mate? I want two. What's that? A gravel vein? Both. I'm not sure I trust the fact that this guy has somehow randomly gone to my bases when I've not been there. A little bit sus. Although, to be fair, if he has robbed anything, then we're going to know who it is. Right, where have we popped out here? We are... I've got to figure out exactly where I am. Well, there's a horse there. I ain't got a saddle on me, but I've been looking for a new horse. Alright. Also, we actually appeared from the mines. Not in the water. Every time we've been like appearing in the mines. Or up from the mines, we've ended up winning the sea or something. So, at least like, oh fucking hell. One thing that hasn't changed though is we always caught when it's like fucking about to go dark. Well, I think people are sleeping, so maybe in luck. Yeah, people have slept. That's helpful. Ooh. Mining for diamonds. Go on, mate. Can I join? Just read Duck Games message and he'll tell you. Duck isn't in the world. He has played in the world before, though. Probably need to gather some food after we've dropped off this shit. Because we've used quite a little bit down there in the mines. On PS4 it seems to work. Yeah, it does. There is no there's nothing against cross-gen in Minecraft. The only thing that's not working at the moment is cross-platform because of the Microsoft accounts. But cross-generation works fine. The versions of Minecraft are the same. So therefore, as long as they keep on updating the old generations of Minecraft, it will, cross-gen will never be a problem. Because old gen even have the bloody inbuilt shaders. Which I find baffling, but Oh, we got lag again. Here's where people are gathering XP. Well, if that guy had been over to my base, he hasn't robbed anything, so fair enough. Maybe there are some good citizens out there. We'll smelt this. What are the 1, 2, 3s next one, eh? What do you mean 1, 2, 3? Look, now we're at 2 hours already. Sweet shop sales. Thanks for the follow. Java bedrock. 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 Sweet shop sales. I don't know if it's actually a sweet shop, mate. What console? PS5. With the crowns. Oh, I think that's to do with like on YouTube you earn XP if you type in messages and doing stuff and liking and all that. So the top 3 of like the most XP on YouTube, that's what it is. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I've not really been watching much YouTube lately, but Simon Wilson's up there. Anything kind of travel related. But Simon Wilson I watch. I've been watching someone called Ed Chapman. He does some traveling stuff as well. Walk With Me Tim's not that bad. Trek Trendy's good. Beard Meets Food. There's a few. Sweet, thanks for the gifts on TikTok. I don't really watch much gaming content on YouTube. But yeah, in general, I've not been watching much anyway. So I was not really been doing much in social, like watching social media or doing anything like that lately anyway. Even like gaming, I've not really been doing much gaming. I've only been putting a few hours in. Like outside the stream, of course. YouTube is mostly Eurovision stuff, fucking Eurovision stuff, with the occasional train video and Sonic video. Sonic song, sorry. Speaking of Sonic, I uploaded a video on TikTok yesterday saying like, what game started it all for you, and you had to answer in a gift and and someone answered with Sonic as a GIF. Wasn't really what I was expecting. One video that is quite funny is the video I uploaded not yesterday, the day before on TikTok. I uploaded it on Instagram as well, and my word, they are arguing like shit over it on Instagram. That video was, you got 5 minutes to turn a non-gamer into a gamer. Which game do you start with? And holy moly, they are arguing like mad on Instagram. It's like they need 10k views, that video has. Single and ready to mingle. Who's that? Got 6 leather now. Let's go. Actually, make a few of these into item frames now. What do I put in here? Mob loot. Mob loot. I don't know. Weapons can go up here. Why not? So he's clearly a man's lady. What's the wink? Got Oliver and Morphe now. Actually, this might be better if it was rotten flesh. Would you turn this into a round? Probably not. I have a round which I'm closing tomorrow at 3 PM. But I don't think I'll turn this into one. This world was just created for me to start enjoying Minecraft again. So it's just essentially a world, like just my world, and I'm just allowing people to join. I don't really have any interest in making it like professionally run like an actual realm or anything like that. The issue with stuff like that is you have to start implementing so many rules and like systems where people can earn trust, whether that's a certain amount of following or having to redeem channel points on Twitch or anything like that. And I just can't be bothered for that. It just takes away the enjoyment. And if you could absolutely guarantee like it could be a realm and everybody would follow the rules, then I would probably do it, but you can't guarantee that. And I can't really be asked to sort out that, to be honest. Shakespeare's returned. Welcome back, Lumi. Bring that gunpowder down, I think. Hello, Riley. How are you? All right, bring that down. Right, the rest can stay. Right, that's nearly all the iron done. Right, nice. Wait for the iron to be done. We'll put the Nether portal down in a minute. To be fair, Morph mentioned how he was ready to mingle. You know how Riley's around single men. Actually, I need to get that flint from downstairs. Right. I'm hoping wherever this Nether portal actually spawns in. Hello, Smitter. Welcome in. How are you? I'm hoping this Nether portal actually spawns in somewhere that's better than the one did at my other house. One thing I've not been thinking about is the fact that I didn't really count filling in the corners because this is going to go in a building, but we move. I probably should have just counted filling in the corners and then I wouldn't have had to worry about that, but it's not a problem. Right. Go on, give me a nice spawn. Where you go, Horn? I've not touched it yet. Okay, why have we always got to spawn in some tunnel? Always got to spawn in a fucking tunnel. In fact, I don't think I'm that far away. Which I guess makes sense, because the way you travel in the Nether is obviously a lot different to the overworld. And I suppose I'm not terribly far away from my other house. I'm like 100% sure this tunnel system is the one that leads to my other Nether portal. Just got to figure out which part of the tunnel system I'm in. That leads there. Does this loop round? It just kind of loops like that, I guess. And where does this part go? Oh, well, that's already better. Yeah, look, you can see my thing there. So, my actual portal's all the way up there somewhere. So, I can actually get to my other house now a lot more simpler. Because that's my stairway down to the fortress. So, if I really wanted to quickly fast travel to my other base... I can easily do that. It's not really gathered quartz. I keep on lying. I've been to the Nether a few times and not gathered a single piece. Yeah, we'll just gather some to say we've actually gathered some. Why not? There we go. I'll read chat when I'm in a bit of a safer position here. I like how it's open up. I don't know. Sorry to always come in and talk about another game, but I gotta mention this. I got high on life and I can't lie, it's blow me away. Definitely getting the second one. You're allowed to mention other games. I don't have an issue with it. The only time I would have an issue with it, or a streamer would have an issue with it, if you were like joining a stream and then you were like, oh, you know, play this, or like telling, oh, what the fuck, telling the streamer to play another game. I don't really have an issue with you talking about other games because I actually like talking about games. I don't mind it. And it's still kind of relevant because when you were last in stream, you were talking about High on Life. So in some ways, you're just continuing a conversation that was left off. But I'm glad to hear you've been enjoying High on Life. To be fair, you're just another individual who's told me it's good. And it is on my list of games. It's just not high on the list. Excuse the pun. I'll be interested to see what you say about 2 when you get it, though, because that's, as I mentioned yesterday, I've not really heard anything about 2. Not the same way I've heard about 1, anyway. My cousin started playing it, though. So I know that when I go and we have another family event, he will talk about it then. In fact, I'd imagine if I go on his account, he's probably playing it this morning, unless he's at work. Let's have a look. Nathan, welcome in. How are you? I remember you from yesterday, I think. I have gone to intermission deliberately, by the way, before it questioned. Is he playing it? Yeah, he's playing it right now. He's on it right now. He's on it as of 2 hours ago. He's only put an hour in yesterday, though, because he was on it yesterday. It says only 1 hour played, so... Yeah, I've never known him only put an hour in. Who's this been on my screen? I was checking an account, but I didn't want the account on the screen, so that's why I went on intermission. I'm going to starve. I'm guessing like 2 or 3 of these guys are all together. I keep on reading the top left every now and again. And it's never a good message. Like, someone's always dying in the top left. Whenever I read what they're up to. What do you say like again? Who's this bean? I can't remember what I said, to be honest. Who's this bean? What is that? I don't know. I got asked on YouTube, could they like... I can't remember what the exact wording was, but I basically got asked if they could be together. And I said yes. I was like, it's not really a problem. But then I wasn't really expecting a full-on cult to form in the top left here. It'd be cool to see what they're up to, though, because they've... I'd imagine they're making a lot more progress than other people have. That's the only sad thing, I guess. With me, like, allowing people to go and wander off and do whatever they want. That's, like, stumbling across buildings is a little bit more rare now. So I can't, like, see, like, builds that people get up to, but... Equally, it adds, like, a little bit of a surprise because it's... When I might accidentally stumble across a building, it'll be quite cool. Right. What? Not even sure. I mean, I only gathered this just for the sake of gathering it. I don't have any reason to gather it. But, you know, we move. A farm is an urgent need, though. Definitely need a farm over here. I just can't really be asked to make another one. And where I want one, or where is a good location for one, is out of this chunk. So, it means it won't actually grow that fast. Go to the end, I will do. I just not really got any interest in going to the end at the moment. What I'm going to get from the end, mate, I'm going to kill the ender dragon, which I've done more times than I can even count. I'll get the dragon egg. Whoop-de-doo. I'll go to the end city. I'll get an elytra. And then whoop-de-doo. You know, that's it, mate. There's nothing to go to the end for. I don't use shulkers. You know, if I went to the end, I'd probably utilize 1 or 2, but I don't utilize them. The Ender Dragon fight, as I said, there's nothing exciting about it. So the only bosses I care about fighting at the moment is the Wither, just for the sake of killing the Wither again. And I really want to kill the Warden, because I've only killed the Warden once, and I've never done it on my own. I'm not really interested in the Ender Dragon, to be honest. I'm not interested in the end in general. When they make an end update, then I'll be interested in the end, providing it's a good one. I wish the watering can was in vanilla Minecraft would make farming so much better. To be fair, it kind of makes sense. It's something that they would probably add nowadays because it's a bit of a random item. But it's got a bit more thought process than a lot of the other items they're adding at the moment. But it is kind of that kind of item is what they keep adding at the moment. And with, like, life sim games being, like, the new trendy thing, it makes sense, I suppose. Oh, my back. Trying to work out what I fancy doing. As I said, I need to do a farm, but I can't be asked to make one. And to be fair, animals spawn up here naturally anyway, quite often enough to the point that I'm having a steady flow of meat. There's so much dogs, yeah, I just keep bringing them. I want to build a building for this Nether portal. I would go through the Nether fortress, but I just know I'm going to get my ass whooped. And I could make diamond armor now, I guess, because well, that 17 diamond trip for obsidian. But again, I'm not too sure. Dodge Duck Games can put my own PlayStation in. They need to get themselves together because there's so many things they could be adding, but instead we get baby animals and wolf armor. Yeah, I know. The update's done now, though. They confirmed it this week in the latest snapshot that the update's done. Which, to be fair, last week in my video I said the update was done. So, you know, another thing that I got right. It's the fact that when I uploaded that video saying it was up, I said I uploaded a video before that said the update was lazy. In the comments I got, Oh, but the update's not finished yet. We've still got a few some more snapshots. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but they're not going to add anything drastic in 2 snapshots. And all they did add was a couple more baby variants. So it's like you can't use that, mate. Like you've clearly not been paying attention to how the game gets updated. There's always a theme of these drops. So if the fact that pretty much every other week was adding babies, then the last 2 weeks are not going to be something totally different. Right. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to wander back to my other base. But I'm going to create maybe a Nether way of getting there. And I'm going to collect some potatoes. Probably find out my other base has been ransacked, but we move. And bring them back. Do I have a cat? I have 3 cats, but I need to bring them back to my other base. I'm just doing my pets in like different trips at the moment. I brought my horse back, then I brought my dogs back, and then my next one is cats. Let's add in visual pleasing stuff because beta mobs and stuff usually don't even drop anything. Yeah, they are pointless. That was the entire point of my video about how random things are. Not sure it's easier to build a stairway up here into the roof and then do a path across the top, or build a tunnel around there and connect to that stairway. I think because long term, eventually, if I play this for long enough, I will have an elytra. I think this way makes sense because I'd probably long term fly into that hole. I'd probably make it a bit bigger, but I'll accept that friend request in a minute when I'm not overhanging over lava. Yeah, I hope we get an update that's decent soon. An end update I've been crying out for so long now. Because as I've just said to the guy who said go to the end, it's like, I just don't, I've got no reason to go to the end. There's generally zero motivation for me. Because, like, I'm enjoying playing Minecraft without an elytra at the moment because I played it for so long with an elytra. It's nice to play it without one. And I never really used shulkers even when I had loads of them. So I'm not going to use them at the start of a game. And then other than that, there's not really any motivation to go in the end because the Ender Dragon I've been killing for years. And it's the same fight. So it's not a bad fight, but it's, you know, there's only so many times you can kill the Ender Dragon and find it exciting. So for me, I only really care about the wither because the wither can actually be... You can make the wither harder by just spawning more in. So I did that like 4v1, 5v1 on stream. I thought that was way more entertaining than doing 1v1 against the wither. And then the warden I want to kill because I've only killed him once. You're going to be the strongest in this server, trust me. Well, you'll likely be stronger than me because I don't rush to go and get stuff. Do I have a pet gas? No. Oh, I forgot I could do that. I have one in my other world, though. But that's a good example of another random update. Like, I thought at the time, the happy gas are cool, but it's like... There's only so long a happy gas can be cool. Because it's not a fast mode of transport, so you wouldn't do it for efficiency. So you only use one just for the sake of using it. Yeah, I just think it's cool. It doesn't practically make sense to use one. Yeah, I like the wither fight. It's yeah, I'm getting close. It's good fun. And also with the wither fight, as I said, you can spawn in more than one. I can't spawn in more than one Ender Dragon. Like, I can't go and spawn in like 5 Ender Dragons and try and 5v1 them. Whereas with the wither, if I want to make it more of a challenge, I can just spawn in a bunch of them. Right, I'm looking at your PS5 account and see that you have more than 19k followers on Twitch. That's correct. I need to add you back, actually. That is correct. Most of them are from when I used to stream Fortnite, though, mate, so I have to admit I don't really care about it, to be honest. It'd be cool just to hit 20k just to get off that 19, but I don't really care about followers. Followers is probably one of the most useless stats to anything. It doesn't... As long as you've got above 1,000 followers on a social media platform, that's all you need. Most social medias and most brands only care about you having 4 figures. Once you've got that, everything else is a bonus and only looks cool to other people. The numbers that matter most is viewer retention or average viewers. That's what brands care about. They don't care about anything else. They also care about your viewer demographic, age, and location. That's more important to me. All of them things. Would be cool to see them doing something with the Wither Storm from story mode. That's the thing. They've got all these story mode games. Like they've got dungeons, and they've got that. They've actually got the story mode, and then they've got that other one. What's the other one called again? It's going to bug me if I don't find it. I'll just put Minecraft in it up here. Is it Legends? Is that it? Today PlayStation. That's it. Dungeon, they've got Legends. Like, they've got all these other games. Why not just add like some of the like mobs from there? My only thing is, I think they maybe did once and they got backlash for it. So I don't know. Maybe that might be why it won't. I won't mind it though. And you invite me? You shouldn't need an invite. Well, the world might be full potentially. That might be why you can't join. Let me have a look. Yeah, the world's full at the moment, mate. You just have to wait for a spot. You can only have 8 people in a normal world, so you'll have to wait. This is the entrance, isn't it? To leave a bit. Right, so I can now get to my other base. Well, hello. Guess it gives people a reason to play and buy the other games. But even if you add them to this game, like... I've got multiple things to say in response to that. Like, even if you add them to this game, that's not going to stop someone playing the other game because the way they interact in this game is totally different to the story games. And then my other point would be, by adding them to this game, you actually kind of market the other game for free. Because let's say they add something really, like a really cool mob, and you think that mob's like awesome, I don't know, it might become your favourite mob. Then you might be more inclined to then go and play the other game that mob's actually from. Just to see it in a, you know, just see more of it. Oh, Lumi, is this the grave? Is this the grave for Keith? Right, here we are. I can't do set player max amount because I don't have cheats on. I'm not going to turn them on here either. Right, we're back at the other base. I'm missing a cat, though. Oh, no, I'm not. It's there. Well, I'm almost surprised there's not anything missing here. Granted, I've took anything of proper value, but... No, even there's definitely trees missing, but that's, you know, what do you expect? Minecart track's still going. That's the point. If anyone ever sees this minecart track, if you put yourself a minecart on, it will give you the minecart trophy if you've never had it before. You get it right at the end. Right, we're going to harvest this melon. I've never played them other versions of Minecraft, though, going back to that conversation. I've played the Minecraft story mode, played more than I thought, though. I didn't think I'd played that much of it, but I looked at my Xbox trophies and actually made it to near the end of episode 3. But I've brought the game again, so I can now play it. I've brought the physical, but I've never played Dungeons or Legends. I know one of them is free on PS Plus, though. Or was. Well, yeah, you'll need PS Plus to play, but that isn't the reason you can't join. Well, it'll be a reason, but the world's full anyway. But even if you had PS Plus, it wouldn't get you in the world. The world's capped at 8 players, because that's how Minecraft's always been. Right. Not really bothered about seeds. Not about that beetroot either. Well, that's what I wanted. How are the animals getting on over here, sorry. That track trophy used to annoy me. It's a trophy that I never actually got until the 2018 world. Because someone made it in the mines and then I got it. But obviously with PS5 resetting the trophies, I need to get it again, so I got it in this world. You've lost your back scratcher. Get yourself a girlfriend with long nails, mate. That's the best back scratcher you'll ever have. Louie, I'm going to leave you a present in your house. There we go, Lumi. I've left you a very nice present in your house there. Alright, let's head back to my other house. Probably the earliest I've ever made like a Nether transport thing. Never really used to do it until the last world. Speaking of the other world though, for those that play on it, it closes at 3 PM tomorrow. So if you want to do anything else on the other world, 3 PM tomorrow is the last day. Which way did that come from? Was it was this way, wasn't it? It may, obviously, it's not necessarily the end. It's not been announced as the end. Like, there'll probably be a time that I boot it back up again. And this world may not stay forever. Like, I may just go back to the other world eventually. But once this world served a purpose, who knows? But I would say if there is anything you're wanting to do on that world, I would say I'd recommend doing it just in case you don't get to ever do it. Because it won't be a realm as of 3 PM on Sunday. And another thing is, don't panic once you can't see the Minecraft channels. They will be that role will be removed from everybody's account in the Discord. The only people who'll be able to see them channels is me and high-ranking mods. Seth, read Dr. Ducky's message. Right, back home. Does another portal melt snow? It must do. No, it wouldn't. I think this snow's not landed yet, has it, I guess? Well, the snow's not landed. Now, if it melted snow, it would melt the area around it, and it's not. It's only melted. There's only a few blocks around that's missing. Oh. The hell? Love the base dash anonymous. Do I have like a stalker? Is someone like just watching me from afar? Whoever it is definitely not here for any bad intentions. They've not robbed anything. They've left me a present. Is this the guy who said he likes my base earlier on? Is he like trying to be anonymous now? There was someone early on who said they love both bases. Well, whoever this is, thank you for the templates, gold, emeralds, and the iron horse armor. And thanks for not robbing anything either. I've now got the Dune templates and What's it called? The Sentry. Yeah, because I've got Nether wart. Sorry, soul sand now. I could like make Nether wart farm once I get some Nether wart anyway. Leave them in there so I make them into seeds. Right, we'll upgrade my horse, even though this horse is quite slow. But this horse armor actually matches its actual fur. I'll leave the flower out here. Might move it to the side, but I'll leave it out there. I'll leave the sign there as well. For that, I'm getting presents. Right, I'm going to empty the barrel and get a drink. For the viewers on Twitch, I'm going to run my hourly ads. So if you ain't missing anything, don't worry. And anyone on any other platform, I'll be back shortly. Won't be too long. Right. There we go. They're running now. And yeah, whoever left that present, thank you. I think it's the, what's his name? The Xiro Den. He was the guy who said about both bases. Right. Maybe long. Hello. Right. Sun's a bit. There's a little bit out. Sort of. It's poking itself out. Well, I don't think that's meant to stay. Look at my dogs just looking at me. I'm being eyed up on my dogs. Don't like that. We're on Sky Sports for. What we got on the weather today? Yeah, it's meant to rain this afternoon. Yeah, now 91% by 6 o'clock. What did you do? Welcome back, streamer man. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting a bit cold, chat. The only thing I don't like. I open my window because it's like meant to be warmer today. And now I'm cold. And now I'm fucking cold. Setup's not warming up my room enough. Right, move this plant pot. Slap a rose in it. There we go. Warm him up. Well, that's what I thought my setup might do. It's been like 9 degrees today. Well, I'd put a window on a bit of like vent just to let some fresh air in and stuff. And now I'm fucking cold. Right, 20 gunpowder. Not doing too bad there. Trying to work out what rooms I want in my house. I mean, this is meant to be my bedroom, but it's not convenient to go down here to sleep. What other rooms need to be in a house, chat? I don't utilize my houses in my other worlds. I know I want to make these ladders go all the way down to the bottom of the hill, which I suppose I could do. And then if I do the main ladder thing, then I guess I can start branching out. So, okay. I'm just going to pretend I have not read that. Owned cake was shot by a stray. Oh, so maybe that's who's in the snow biome. Whoever is in the snow biome is wrecking me hill. Don't build on me hill. I'm trying to make it look natural. Someone's building cobblestone on me hill. Me poor hill. Anonymous is building his way up. Hello, is it all random hole in here? What I'll do then, so I can see how low I need to go. I'll go all the way down to the bottom, just go back up to the top again. Whereabouts is my house? About there, innit? So, about 66. Well, I'm probably going to poke at here. Yeah, so this probably about this grass. Okay, why does it have to be that number? Yeah, because it will be that number as well, because I pop out down here. Oh, for God's sake. Chat, can we put in that middle number in the chat, please? Could someone put that middle number in the chat, please? Thank you. All right, there we go. Wait, I definitely won't be allowed to forget the fact that I've got to go down to that number. It would be that number as well, wouldn't it? It's probably the best number for me to tell chat not to let me forget, so... Because you lot don't forget about that number at the best of times. There we go. Got me dogs. Shut up, Clay. Right, before I go down here. The only issue is, should I mine? Did I technically mine spruce before because I can actually do the middle pole? So we'll do the ladders first. Can't be asked to go back down to get back up again. Right, down to the dodgy number. Middle number, yeah, don't worry, I'm talking to Twitch. They can see all my coordinates because I'm horizontal on Twitch. Shadow Knight, welcome in. How are you? Right, we've hit the level. I'm just hoping where this ladder is in line with that. Then find out if it isn't. You'll be bent in a minute. Dude, what's up, Milo? Can I join the server? Yeah, just do exclamation mark join and read that command. And now this hill is massive at the bottom. I'm semi-somewhat worried. Have I gone too low? No, maybe not. Right, where are we at? Yeah, that was the right level to go at. Lovely. You found a special thing. I don't know if I like the way you've worded that, mate. Why have I got sugarcane and copper down there? Who is this on my hill, bro? That's just... Whoever this is, ideally, as much as I appreciate the gift and the funniness of the... Oh, I'm not having enough ladders to get up there. There's no point actually going up ladders. If you could ideally not go in my house, I would prefer that. I won't lie. I need to go and make some more ladders, though, because 33 is not enough to get up there. I'll mine about 40 to 50 blocks. Getting harder and harder to abseil up here. What amount of snow blocks there are. There we go. Made it to the top. Right, I'll empty the fucking shit that some random's thrown me. Crafting table. You found a trial chamber. Oh, very nice. I've seen one of them in ages. It's hard getting on top, isn't it? I feel you. For you it is because you're small. If I knew I was going to survive the drop, I would drop down there, but I just don't think I will. Well, I'll have to find out. Yeah, nope. Nope. Right, down to the bottom I go. Do it? Well, there you go. You got your wish. In all fairness, it's just as quick. Because I would have, I would have had to have gone down like this anyway. So I'm just doing the same thing that I would have done. The only issue is, somehow my stuff is glitched into the blocks. Oh no, it's glitched up to the top of the ladders. Yeah, fair enough. I don't see how that logically works, but fair enough. You're telling me all that shit was balanced on the top of the ladder. Right, there's that done then. I want to turn that entire middle pole into... Bruce. But I would have got a lot of layers here that I can build on. I mean, one of these I want to do a proper bedroom. That has a proper view down to the river. Can I play? You can indeed, Weather. Just read Dot Ducky's message. I think I'll probably do a proper room down here first before the other layers. Because the idea of this is so I don't have to worry about using the hill all the time. And the thing is, look how deep these rooms can go and someone's going to take that the wrong way. I didn't quite realise how big the hill was. I don't really want to create a massive room like that. You lot are down bad, I have to admit. Some of you lot. All these messages I read in the chat. 2, 4, 6, 7... Oh, this pickaxe is about to die. I kind of don't want this pickaxe to die. It's been with me to the start, but I'm going to let it die. We'll let it die. It's worked hard, this pickaxe. I'm not even sure I've been mining with it, to be fair, but... we'll let it die. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, it's like its last legs, but it's certainly surviving. Oh, Shadow Knight followed me on Twitch. I didn't get an alert, but thanks to the follow. What's this email? And sent what our business email. That was quite good. I'll favourite that. What does WB mean? Welcome back. Two, 4, 6, 7. Well, this will interest the Pokemon fans. I meant to mention to start a stream, but I mentioned it yesterday. But of course, obviously, Nintendo announced some remakes of the old Pokemons they're releasing. But the Japanese are getting some like fucking special edition for Pokemon Leaf and Pokemon Fire, which looks pretty good. But it's Japanese exclusive. Well, Pokemon fans might like it. Willy Bum. I'm one. Oh, you're on 1 XP. Nice. I don't really think the XP means anything. Want a gold remake of silver? Yeah, but they're not as old as Leaf and Fire, to be fair. Leaf and Fire, a Game Boy. Only Pokemon I've played is Moon on the 3DS. I want to pick up Sword. You get Sword for like 30 quid second hand. Cheapest I saw it was like $22.99, but that did get brought straight away. I've still not played Pokemon Arceus, to be fair. I've booted it up just to put it on the account, but still not played it. That's the thing with Pokemon. I mentioned this the other stream. It's like every game is like 25 to 30 hours, and I'm not really in the mood to start a 25 to 30 hour game at the moment. I wish they would just have like a mainstream 10 hour, 15 hour game just to start the catapult. Miss playing Pokemon. Buy yourself like a second-hand 3DS something, and then get like an R4 card. Then you can have like all of the games on it. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I've counted that wrong. Not really an issue. R4 cards so elite. They still are elite. They still are a thing, mate. They've not gone anywhere. Well, I have to. It's cheap enough. I mean, you get... I say cheap enough. I mean, I don't know. The cheapest 3DS is still like 70 quid, but if you went 2DS, then that's 40. But an R4 card, maybe like 20 quid. And that has every single game on the 3DS. So you'd have every single Pokemon. And 20 quid is certainly a hell of a lot cheaper than paying, well, hundreds of pounds, because some of the old Pokemons go for an extreme amount of money on the 3DS. Or on any of the platforms. Or if you're willing to spend a bit more, you could go buy yourself a Switch Lite, something like that. And then buy all the newer ones. I'm not too sure I want this room to look, because we've got all this area down here. I'm going to make a room and then into a corridor, but I kind of want to... Do I want to do a circular room? Maybe I'm really going like 8 that way. And then like only 7 here. And 7 back here. So I had to switch somewhere that I don't think she is, so I might steal it from her. That's even better idea. And you're saving more money. Speaking of big games, I did a bit more on The Witcher yesterday. I got another trophy. Where you guys left off was in Skellige. I've now done all of Skellige. Skellige was actually not very long at all. So I've got the next story trophy on that. It's the last time we streamed was Skellige, so that's all now been done. And I did Yennefer's side quest, which I posted the images and videos of that in the Discord. You've respawned YouTube. After YouTube, Lumi. Theodore, welcome back. I'm going to be from yesterday. So, that's where we're at with The Witcher. Saw that in gaming. Yeah, me and Big Yennefer. I'm technically 2-timing at the moment. I have the option to tell Yennefer about Triss Merigold. I'm not going to. I'm not going to, but it is an option. But at the moment, we are 2-timing. Like, really badly. You can't really get it any worse, to be honest. I'm literally having both at the same time at the moment. Not good. I've basically not decided which one I want yet. I know there is a choice at some point, though. I'm probably going to lose one in a minute, but I don't care. It's not really that big of a deal, man. I think you're the only one who cares about this XP level system on YouTube. Welcome back, Ollie Bobs. Yennefer looks good, but so I see why you're putting that message in, Lumi, but they're both equally extremely good characters. Like, Triss is like amazing too, which is why I'm unsure which one I want to go with. Oh, I've not brought my iron down. Oh, look in my stone. You already mentioned this, Oliver. About your car. The story, you keep on changing the story at the moment. 1 minute, like, you're having, like, what was it, your granddad's old car. Now you said you find another one. I feel like every single stream you always got a different story on that car. Go out and do a little shopping. Have a good stream. See you later, Chloe. Thank you for your bits today, and have a good shopping spree. Oh, I've got another boat here. You keep typing, you won't? I mean, yeah, but as I said tomorrow, I don't really think anyone really cares about the XP system, mate. I won't lie. I think you're the only one bothered about it. You're going to sell that one to buy another one. Fair enough. I'm just saying what I see, mate. I say it as I see it. What are you doing? At the moment, Theodore, I've built a ladder from my house all the way down to the bottom of the hill. Because, you was here yesterday, but I'm fed up of going up and down the hill. So I've made an easier way down now. I've got this ladder and then that goes down to the bottom. But I'm making this into an actual room at the moment. I'm not entirely sure how I want this room to look though, so I'm just kind of digging it in a circle formation at the moment. Are these guys still... What is going on with these guys? Bro. Last I heard, they were in a trial chamber. These guys have been some great entertainment in the top left. There's a world still full. I'll probably keep an eye on that when people want to join. It's got a few more spots now, at least. The world was full not long ago. Okay, 3, so that's 7. That's 7, but the 2 sideways are 8. So if we fill them in. Three, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3. Ah, it needs to be broke. Hello, edits. Welcome back. How are you doing, my friend? Good job. I'm doing good. Thanks, mate. Ah, there we go. I just got to break this corner. Why you gotta stay with final trial chamber? Because you told me, mate. It's not my fault if you didn't want that information reading out. I read it out like when you typed the message, mate. You can't claim a trial chamber in this world, mate. If you don't want someone else to, go to it, you can't claim it, mate. But equally, if you don't want a streamer to read something out loud, then maybe say that before you tell them the information. The Unknown VR, welcome in. How are you? Edits, I'm not talking to you, buddy. Edits, Edits, I'm live on 4 different platforms. I'm live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and Kick. I'm talking to somebody on YouTube. I'm not talking to you. You're not the only person in my stream, I can assure you. Even on TikTok right now, you're not the only person on TikTok. I have people on all the different platforms at the moment. How can I join Wither? Read Dr. Ducky's message. He'll tell you how. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right, that's all now done. There we are. All right, we've now been live for 3 hours. Nice one. Can I play mobile? You won't be able to join on mobile because Microsoft accounts aren't working at the moment, mate. I've just opened Discord for the first time since started stream. The general chat is an absolute madness of screenshots. You lot of sus. You lot of mad sus. No idea what PC's moaning about. Right. Leave that like that. I'll create a border. I want to change all this middle to stone, so I need to go back smelt some cobble. And then I need to go get some spruce to do the border, but I think I'll probably call it a day soon. Wait for that to smelt. Right, I'll probably say you guys got about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5. And then I'm going to be heading off, and I'll be back on Monday morning, around 8:30 AM. So, whatever you're up to, you got about 3, 4, 5 minute warning somewhere around there. So I won't leave without, like, abruptly, but obviously just be careful. I suppose I just had a chest. I'm like 99% sure I just heard a chest. Was that little stalker out here again? Can now look at the amount of snow here. My crafting table's buried. I'm going to split some of this. Okay, you can craft another one. Dude, it's so easy for things to get lost in the snow. So funny reading their messages. I think you've lost your feet in the snow. You probably should lose your bones in the snow. Also, no, I'm not seeing my view list for a while. I'm just scrolling through my view list to see who's watching the stream right now. And there's, what's it called? Lucky Logan's in there. He's like, he's got a different name now, though. I haven't seen his name there in ages. Definitely him, though. Definitely his account. Yeah, look, I can refresh the view list. Definitely him. You got yourself a Valentino Rossi monster. I'm not going to pretend to know what that is, which monster that one is, but nice. I go based on colour, not name. For the monster people, that probably means something, though. A Valentino Rossi. Sounds cool. Between you and me, it sounds made up. I don't know. I recall the word Rossi being on a monster before. Oliver knows what it is, but I've heard Rossi be a monster before. Yellow cam based off an F1 driver. I thought the only F1 ones they had was the Hamilton one, Russell one, and Norris one. For some reason, my phone decided to connect to my 2G internet, not my 6G internet. I love that. No, it is. It's a VR 46 monster is what it's actually down as on the can. And this is what it looks like for future reference. This one. Focus on it. Is it going to focus on it? I don't think it wants to. I think you can basically see it. I don't want to. Camera don't want to focus on it though. Yeah, the Doctor. Yeah, it's got like some like. Well, it looks like the sun and the moon at the back bottom. It's like some weird Pokemon can. I was pretty confident it definitely was one because I remember like a can being called Rossi. Bit of a unique one though. You don't tend to see people. I can't say I've ever seen someone say that in the chat before. He-bio? Or is it he-buy? I don't know. I think it's he-buy, the rest of the numbers. Welcome in. How are you? Also, Lewis, how are you doing, mate? Good morning. For those in the world, I'm going to place this stone. And once I've placed this stone, that is going to be it for today's stream. So, just to let you know, whatever you're up to. I'm not going to say I don't want to leave the world abruptly. So, I'll give you, I've gave you a 5-minute warning. Now I've gave you the stone warning. So, someone was pricked to death. That was an interesting way to die. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Good, thanks. How are you both, Brian Cat? I'm doing good, mate. What is that little badge there? Jason the Ween 7-day survival. The badge was earned by watching 30 minutes of Jason Ween 7-day survival stream. I've seen this. I've seen this. So yeah, clearly is being given out. Yeah, so Twitch are trialing currently giving streamers the ability to be able to give like badges out. Eventually that feature will be for everyone. I saw that being mentioned. Very new feature though. Very, very new. Like last, like 2 weeks or whatever. A very new Twitch feature that is. Apparently they're on about doing it for bits and subs as well. Giving specific earned badges, a bit like you have specific earned emotes. And then also, as you can see from that particular badge, like watching streams. So, It's quite a new feature, it is, that is. But it's one that's interesting. Right. I'm about to leave the world, so there's your heads up. There we go. No, it basically means so you can, the way that so for example, if you give bits in this channel, you can earn an emote at certain milestones. Like you earn emotes like based on like 50,000, 10,000, 1,000, you get the idea. But you'll be able to eventually make it so you can earn specific badges, not just like the milestone badges, but you can earn a badge that you can also put on in other people's streams. So a bit like the badges you have that you can earn from like limited time events. But you'll also be able to do it for certain other factors. So watching the stream for a certain amount of time or certain stream events. So yeah. Right. And my next stream, for those that are here, is going to be on Monday morning. The best way to know when I'm next live is in the Discord. So if you are wanting to join the Discord, I'll post the link in the YouTube channel. For those on TikTok, it's in the bio. But I'll be live on Monday morning at 8:30. I'm not live tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. So there is the server if you want to join. That's the best way to know when I'm next live. It's been a very good stream today. Oliver, Chloe, Caleb, and... Did Morph give bits? Oliver did, because Oliver gave 5,000. Chloe gave 5,000. Caleb gave bits. I don't think Morph did. I think it's them three. Them three. Thank you, the biddies. Chloe, thank you for the sub as well. We've completed halfway to the bit goal according to the thing now. It's going to be a big week to hit the milestones. But thank you for the 15,000 bits. We're 79 subs away from hitting the kick goal. And however many bits away. Good amount of follows and subs again. One thing I want